Hi, everyone. Welcome to the fourth episode of the Pippin Pod. My name is Gabriella Fine, and I am here with my wonderful co host, as usual, Drell Marquez.
Hi, everyone. And today we are with Maddie, Bash, and Naomi.
Welcome.
And these are our wonderful clowns. Gabriella, take it away.
So we're just going to ask you a few questions. Bash, we're going to start with you. What are some of the skills you have to take up to become a clown?
The main thing was juggling, and then we also have been working with kind of interacting with the audience, small comedy bits, stuff like that.
That's important. That's cool. Naomi, what about you?
The main thing for me, aside from juggling, was trying to be funny without trying too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure you'll strike that balance. Maddie, what about you?
So unlike the other two clowns here, I can't juggle. I have no hand-eye coordination whatsoever. So I am learning the art of balloonery, making balloon
Ooh.
animals, just stuff out of balloons, and then possibly handing it off to the audience.
Maddie, what's your favorite thing to make out of balloons?
Snakes.
Oh, that's a good one. Cool.
Because that's all I can do right now.
Cool.
Well, I got the privilege to actually see them start and their progress in juggling and balloon making, of course. And it's actually really impressive how far you guys have gone already. From one ball to two ball to three balls and then a snake to a bigger snake. It's crazy what you guys can do. But the next question, without spoiling too much, what types of tricks and jokes are you planning to pull during the show?
There's going to be some gymnastics, that kind of thing, and small bits like there's one part where I may get hit in the head with a hammer.
Well, that seems dangerous, Naomi.
Well, it's all mainly just small bits that make up the show, I should say. The hammer thing, I think that's me and Bash together, so cool little collaboration things.
All right, so you're just going to beat up Bash. That's going to be fun to watch. And then Maddie, how about you?
I think a lot of the tricks we're planning to pull relies a lot heavily on physical comedy. I know there's going to be some fighting, of course, and a lot of stealing each other's props and a lot of prop work, especially.
It sounds like a lot of things that would typically be done in person and were probably hard to master online, especially if you're fighting or play fighting or whatever, or hurting Bash, for example. Um, so I was wondering how learning these new skills that you've been describing, learning them online has differed from how you would learn them in person.
Well, it requires a lot more focus because, if you look away for 1 second, you just missed a whole bunch of stuff. And you don't really have someone there to have that one-on-one experience. So you really got to practice it. You got to try your best to focus.
Yeah, I agree with Bash. And you have to you have to make a lot of accommodations for it to be, well done in person, like using other people as, your props, your real life props.
Oh, I think it takes a lot of also discipline to just learn it on your own. Unlike the jugglers, I have been just learning balloon animals through YouTube videos, and so it's just been hard not having oh hey, can you stop and explain this to me, or instead and just rewinding the video instead and seeing what did I do wrong.
Well, all of these bits would be nothing without the clowns behind them. So I understand that you guys got to create some clown backstories for yourselves. Bash, could you start with what is you as a clown?
My clown is kind of an outcast, kind of an emo goth kind of thing. Um, doesn't really like people that much. Kind of just sits in the corner and mopes. But then when it's time for showtime, he kind of just gets out there and puts on a face.
All right, so Bash's clown listens to 21 Pilots. That's a that's a good fun time. Naomi, how about you?
Well, Dazzle the Duchess, my clown, she is the classiest clown in the car. Um, she is very friendly, loves everybody, likes to have a good time. She seems posh but not uptight, so just there for fun.
Posh but not tight. That's a new one for a clown. That's cool. Maddie, how about you?
So my clown, her name is Boom Boom, which she's been with the circus her entire life. So her name Boom Boom was based off of the onstage accident that happened when she was around 3 years old. And however, of course, she's not 3 years old now. She is grown up, and she's kind of become the mom clown, or the boss clown of sorts, and taking care of all the other clowns, making sure that they're learning their where they're supposed to be. So she can be a little hard on them sometimes, but it's tough love.
Maddie and Naomi, if your clowns listen to music, what would they listen to? Like Bashes would listen to 21 Pilots. What would yours listen to?
Mine, it would be Nicki Minaj and the Spice
Hmm.
Girls. If they collab.
Oh, yeah, that's a good combo. Maddie?
Boom Boom's kind of a sad character on the inside, so
So like
I
Phoebe
imagine
Bridgers?
Phoebe Bridgers.
Yeah.
She definitely loves Driver's License by Olivia
Oh, yeah.
Rodrigo, and she waited until midnight to hear Fearless Taylor's
Oh,
version.
yes. Yes, she did.
She did.
I feel like I am like Boom Boom, really, but
Yes.
in that sense. Um, so next question, how did you all discover the free theater?
So Ian Havalosa, our assistant music director, he was in Sweeney Todd, and we go to the same school. He's a year older than me, and when Sweeney Todd got shut down, he was like, "Come to this free theater intensive thing." They would have they had the audition workshop. So I went to that, and then I ended up signing up for the intensive, and now I'm here.
I started out with both of those things too. Ever since I moved up county, I really didn't have any like theater outlets. I didn't really get into school. I don't know why, but I like searched and searched, and I found it on Instagram one day, and went to the audition workshop and then the intensive, and now I won't leave.
So unlike Bash and Naomi, I've been here since 2019. My first production, along with the lovely Jerome Marquez, was Fame the Musical. I actually discovered the free theater because I wanted to get back into theater. I took a break from it for a while, but I couldn't get back into school theater because I was going to be gone their opening night of the show. So I need to find a theater that would, one, accommodate my schedule, and two, didn't cost any money. And so the free theater was perfect, and I played Maybelle Washington in their production of Fame, and it was so much fun. I loved every moment of it, and I love being here.
Fame was a great experience, but I'm really glad that like anyone could join the free theater. That I mean, that's one of our mottos. I mean, it's for everyone because it's free. That's a really big point to be made. But it makes me really happy personally to hear that you guys like have found a place here too. And so thank you for that. You know, especially as someone on the creative team, it really means a lot. But next question, what excites you most about being a clown in Pippin specifically? Batch, let's start with you.
Just being surrounded by so many talented people is such a great thing. The clowns, they're so funny and they're so nice and so talented. And not just the clowns, like I've made tons of friends. It was insane. I've never clicked with a group of people so quickly.
Naomi?
I very much agree with Bash. Like everyone is so nice. We make up a special part of the show, and like with these tasks and new special skills, I feel like we're gonna add a lot to the wow factor of the show. So I'm excited for that.
And Maddie.
As both of them already said, I love being part of the free theater. It's basically like a family, and I love this cast. Everyone is so talented and brings something new to the table. And the same with each of the clowns. As you've heard, we all have different skills and talents, and I'm really excited to bring some comic relief into the show.
Last question, what advice would you give to members of the free theater or any of our viewers or listeners who want to try out a new skill?
I would say keep working at it, especially because of all this virtual stuff, all the virtual learning. It's gonna be difficult. Um, I didn't get right into the. None of us really got the juggling immediately. It was trial and error, but just working at it more and more, you just get better at it and just have that discipline and determination.
Yeah, if you keep working it, it's definitely going to come to you. And although there are like so many obstacles, especially right now, there could be so many obstacles that you'll definitely get over those.
If you want to try a new skill, definitely just go for it. The internet is at your fingertips, and you can just go on WikiHow or YouTube and look up how to do this, how to do that. And right now, it feels like all we have in the world is time. So you have all this time to learn a new skill and get better at it and excel. And once this pandemic is over, show it off. So just go for it.
Well, that was great advice. Well, thank you so much to our clowns, Bash, Naomi, and Maddie. It was such a pleasure talking to you. Round of applause. Um, Make sure you're following at Free Theater on Instagram as per usual for Pippin updates, content, and more.
And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on our next episode, April 26th.
I'm Gabriella.
And I'm Jarrell.
And
this has been
the Pippin
Pod.
Some people long for freedom, some people long for fame. Some people like it simple, and we all need entertained. The people here are just like that. The people here, they know. They keep it free and simple, and you gotta show to all of the people who don't know who or what to be. The answer is simple.